Plants vs. Zombies, a fun tower defense game with plants fighting the undead, to a franchise with a first-person shooter games and merch from ETs. But let's start off with the original game. Plants vs. Zombies 1 is a tower defense game with plants like Champa, Spikeweed, and Pea Shooter, and zombies like Gargantua, Browncoat, and Purgery Zombie. The game has 5 different worlds: day, night, pool, fog, and roof, which has different mechanics. Day is just regular. In night, there's no sun falling in the sky. In pool, there's 6 lanes instead of 5, and 2 lanes are replaced with a pool. We have to use the lily pad to put your plants on the pool. And fog, which is night and pool combined, but there's fog, and you could use blowful or plantain to get rid of the fog. And roof, where pea shooters are useless and catapult plants are useful. And the final boss is Zomboss's mech machine. And in the battle, you only have jalapeno, ice cream, flower pots, and catapult plants. We have ice cream and jalapeno for the ice and fireballs. And then once you beat Zomboss, the zombies give up and decide to make a song. Here's part of it.
There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn.
And then you have the minigames. They are like regular levels, but different mechanics, like Zombotany, where the zombies are the plants like pea shooter or walnut. There's also Zombotany 2, where there's zombies that are like jalapeno, gatling pea, squash, and toner. There's also more mini games like It's Raining Seeds, Walnut Bowling 2, and Last Den. And there's Adventure Mode 2, where Crazy Dave adds 3 plants in your slot that you can't remove. And then we have the puzzle section. Let's start off with iZombie. In this one, you play as the zombie, where you have to get to the brains. And in Vase Breaker is where you break vases and either a zombie or a plant appears. And survival is like regular adventure mode, but it's longer and you get breaks. When a number of flags end, the game stops for you to pick your other plants for your lawn. And every break, the level gets harder and harder. Anyways, the game is good. Let's talk about the old merch. And the merch, they only had a pea shooter, sunflower, and a squash plush, which you can't get anymore, I'm pretty sure. PopCap behind the I'm pretty sure PopCap, the company behind the PVC, also collabed with Burger King to make some toys. And that's all. Now we can talk about PVZ 2. Oh yeah, by the way, EA bought PopCap at this time. Anyways, PVZ 2 is basically like PVZ 1, but different worlds like Ancient Egypt, Dark Ages, and Frostbite Caves. There's also new plants like Bonk Shoy and Lightning Reed, and there's bosses at the end of each world. Instead of bosses, regular zombie mech, there are these small mechs that have different abilities in each world. Some mechs are giant though. There's something called Pinata Party, where you have to do a level. Then you pick 3 pinatas. You could get coins or seed packets. And there are quests like get this plan or watch ads, which the watch ads are a bit annoying. But this game is free, so it's understandable. There's also a character called Penny. It's a van, but guess what the final boss is? Just guess. I'll give you a clue right now. Well, if you guessed one, then you are correct. I haven't beaten the game yet, but I've seen videos about the final boss. But yeah, I always shows the zombie spec from the first game. And now we can talk about the first person shooter games. Let's start off with Garden Warfare 1. Garden Warfare 1 is a game where you can either play as the plants or zombies, and your goal is to win. There are these sticker packs that give you variants of plants or zombies with different mechanics. And there are game modes like Garden and Graveyards, which is the only game mode where people actually play there. There were a few collabs with Chester Cheetos, Champa, and the Scientist Cheeto skin. There's also an Aquafina collab with Berry Shooter and Citrus Cactus. Now let's do Garden Warfare 2. Garden Warfare 2 is basically Garden Warfare 1, both crests and new zombies, and a new team that I can't play as, and both teams hate the gnomes. Overall, this game is fun, but apparently you can't play this anymore because of hackers, and I've seen a few videos saying that PvZ Garden Warfare 2 is like unplayable now. So I'm using this gameplay from a video I created, and another reason is that I didn't really have that much storage on my laptop. Now let's go on to Battle for Neighborville, the most recent first-person shooter games. I can't wait to see what this game is about. It's not updated anymore. It only took a few months. I guess, well, I'm a bit sad. I wish this game didn't get hated on. Battle for Neighborville is an okay game. I do like the quests, and the sprint button, but they replaced the free key button with the Q button. Rest in peace, the free button. We will miss you. Anyways, they also removed variants and added new plants and zombies characters like Aircorn, which is not corn. It couldn't be corn, so who made the script? We also have Snapdragon, Wildflower, Nightcap, Electric Slide, Space Cadet, and Wizard Zombie. There's also a Gumball Machine where you earn skins and emotes. Anyways, this game is alright, I guess. It's about 5 out of 10 or maybe 6. But let's talk about the books. I only have about one. It's the first in the series. This is because it's actually expensive and I don't live in the USA. It was $18 for 80 pages. But I'll explain the story. So basically, there were these miners working in the sewers because they heard some noise, but then the zombies come out and start invading Neighborville. Then we get introduced to one of our main characters, Nate. He notices there's zombies and heads to his tree house. He then hears something there and opens the door, and we see our second main character, Patrice. Nate's first reaction is to fight, but Patrice knocks him out. Now, when he wakes up, they decide to go to Crazy Dave's. Crazy Dave's, Patrice's uncle. Crazy Dave gets some plants to give to them. Patrice and they decide to go their different ways. They get surrounded by zombies, but the plants killed them, the zombies, and Patrice has to fight Yeti zombie and Bungee zombies, and Patrice defeats them. Then they split back up and see zombies making a machine that makes sunflowers not produce suns anymore. Anyways, they then have to go to Dave, and Dave has an idea. 1, get materials for a life-size dynamic, and 2, get the windmill working. Patrice and Nate then go to the windmill where there are lots of zombies. They're about to start the windmill, but then a Gargantua comes and they get squashed to kill the Gargantua. After that, they start the windmill and use the dynamic to defeat zombies, and then zombies runs away. Anyways, that's all for the books. So let's talk about PvZ Heroes, which is good. You either play as plant or zombie, and you use your cards to defeat the opponent's enemies, or them. You need to defeat them to win this game. This game has gotten a few updates last year, which is some balancing. That's all for PvZ Heroes. I don't have really anything to say since I haven't played this game in a while. But let's talk about the merge between 2025 and 2024. YouTube collabed with PopCap to make some YouTube figures and plushies and pins. I think these are cool, but I won't get these since in my country it would probably cost $60 instead of $30. But if I could get one, I would probably get a pea shooter figure. Anyways, let's talk about the latest and the brand newest game in the series, PvZ 3. Let's start off the first beta and look at the game. It looks bad. No sunflowers, and I just don't like the designs. I haven't played this version, but the second one is alright. But they did have Shumper in the game, but it was just a screenshot. They did have Patrice and Nate and this brand new TV called Mo, which replaces the lawnmowers. Instead of 5 or 6, there's 1. There is this grape dude that after a amount of time he shows up and spawns purple grapes on the floor. But the worst part of this game is that's like a Gardenscapes clone, and well, you can't wish for good things. Anyways, this game is mad, but let's talk about the brand newest version, PvZ 3 Evolved. Have you heard of PvZ Fusion? Well, that's basically PvZ 3 Evolved. And in the game, you can merge plants into stronger. And there's also a new plant called Lime Bomb. I swear, when I get a sewing needle and learn how to make plushies, this will be my first creation. He just looks funny. Funny guy. Anyways, the problem about the game is that leveling. In regular PvZ games, a pea shooter can kill a zombie in 5 hits. But in PvZ 3, if the pea shooter is on low leveled, then the amount of peas to kill a Branco is more than that. And you need leveling to make these, to at least make a pea shooter kill a regular zombie in a few hits. But I do like the Snail Gargantua boss. But overall, I prefer the second beta. But I still like PvZ Evolved. And I like the evolution stages are pretty cool, like Juggernaut and Beat Joy. But I forgot about a controversial one. PvZ Replanted. Let's start from the start, when the game wasn't even out. People found a way to play the game early, but when they found out that they were using AI, people were angry to a point. Both EA and PopCap apologized. A few YouTubers even called it out, but when the game actually came out, let's just say the rating was mixed on Steam. But anyways, PvZ Replanted is a remaster of the first game, but there's other minigames like Sunny Day, Walnut Art Challenge, and more. There's also a speed button where the game speeds up, which is useful. Anyways, that's basically the only new things from Replanted. So that's all from PvZ. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I know I said I'll do a Rayman video, but that's all. Anyways, if PvZ gets any more updates, then I'll probably make a video about it. Anyways, bye.